Let's see. Cat with a K says, are you serious? Des, that's awesome. What did Des do? Let's see. Eric says, hey mates, hope everyone's enjoying the dip. I'm enjoying it. I was kind of worried that we were just going to keep taking off. I mean, I knew we'd take a little pullback. Who knows? I didn't know how big it would be. Not that this is a big pullback, let's be honest. But we're at 73,000 not too long ago, right? It's like a 10% drop off, roughly. And that's just for Bitcoin. I don't even want to get into altcoins. Some are really, really down. Oh, it says, that's a good point. Phantom wallets have ledger support. So with Phantom, you can actually connect your ledger wallet and secure it. Who else used to do that? I think MetaMask does that as well, yes. BONK for the win. If there isn't a tax form, does the IRS really need to know? They'll figure it out, though, I'll tell you that. Oh, that's what it is. Rob, Des is off to meet Benny and visit Tesla. That's pretty great. Giving up little island life for now. Very nice. When Polkadot 2.0? Not for sure. I hope they roll it out quick. I have a bag of that. And it seems like they're underperforming. Heck no to MetaMask. It's not my favorite hot wallet either. And then the Shalon says, don't write off a Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong. Lots of Chinese are buying gold now, and thus scammers are selling fake gold. They will get Bitcoin in time. Yeah, I don't think it's, I'm not writing off too much of anything. I think it just takes time. Maybe in Hong Kong, they just haven't figured it out yet. But it's a funny thing. It's just like, I don't know, it's like a global issue. Once America, because we talked about the macro effect and interest rates, and if they're going to be raised, they're going to be higher for longer. Depends on what Jerome says. But you know, we're at $34 trillion in debt here in the United States. There's only one way out of that. It's not cutting entitlements, and it's not going to be cutting the defense spend. We're never going to do that in America. But what we can do, and we're really good at, is just turning on the money printer and quantitative easing. That's what usually happens. And then, of course, there'll be a real problem with bonds and T-bills and things like that in the future, as far as like the debt. I don't see a way around it. We'll see. Let's see. Jonathan says, sell on May and go away. The traders say, crypto markets dip, bears come out to play, hold tight to the storm, some will find its way, patient pays off. Yeah, sure. We talked about that, sell on May and go away. It depends on what you want to do. For a lot of people, they're just like, I just want to get out of here and not really deal with it. But for me, I'm kind of hoping that we really, really drop down a ton, because I will be dynamic DCing. Also, there was one more thing I wanted to show everybody. If you're looking for some little, like a little bit of good information, but also some things to laugh at, check this out. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I linked this in the description. It's Tucker Carlson, which is a play on words from Tucker Carlson. And it's a meme coin. I know it's a meme coin. It's a meme coin, but also it's got some pretty good information. So just take a listen to this. It's like 30 seconds, this first part here.
こんにちは and グップをしてください。これは混沌とするかもしれません。Which pretty much means strap in, folks, cause shit's about to get real. Yes, I am, of course, referring to the world's premier shitcoin, the Japanese yen, which last week hit a 34-year low against the dollar, triggering widespread concern about a potential contagion. So what the hell is going on, and why does it matter? To shed some light on this issue, I'm thrilled to welcome a leading macro thinker and the Real Vision CEO, joining us all the way from the sunny Cayman Islands, Ru Paul. Ru, thanks so much for joining us.
Happy to be here, Tuka.
Can you give us a brief overview of what's happening in Japan and the implications for global markets?
The first thing you need to understand, Tuka, is that Japan has effectively been performing an economic kind of harakiri for years, sacrificing the strength of its currency for the sake of its export-driven economy and global financial stability. So we've seen these aggressive monetary easing policies, such as quantitative easing, as well as low or negative interest rates, which have underpinned the roughly $4.6 trillion global carry trade on the Japanese yen.
And what exactly is the carry trade?
Well, it's effectively borrowing yen at low interest rates and then investing in higher yielding assets in different currencies. And as I said, there's trillions of dollars involved. So any major unwinding could spell one of the fastest financial fuck-ups in all of recorded history. The question now is the degree of a BOJ intervention and the effects on the bond markets. You know, I was out wine tasting last night in Little.
Yeah. Okay, so that's just a taste of it. So yeah, there's some colorful language. I think we're all adults here. So check that out. There's a link in the description for Tucker Carlson. It's pretty funny. And again, they have the news, they make it entertaining, and it's very short and concise. So I like that stuff. And of course, yes, RuPaul or Raopow, whatever. Pretty funny. Let's see, Rune Paul. That's funny. Did he call him RuPaul? He did call him RuPaul. See, exactly. This is where we're going. Also, quick question. I'm using a new mic today. I didn't want to bring that up in the very beginning. Does it sound any different? Because I know that everybody's speaker is different. It could be your computer speakers that are built in. You could have external speakers. Some of you are actually listening on headphones, so it's going to sound way different across the continuum. So let me know how the speaker or my microphone sounds. This is the one I'll be using as I'm traveling around. It's the one that guy recommended to me because he does a lot of different interviews on all these different places. So yeah. They should get Big Boy involved. Funny enough, just watch that clip. He actually makes an appearance. It sounds more natural. Sounds 100. Well, good. I'll just use this one. It's way easier to set up. Yeah, someone said you have, damn it. Someone said you have white noise. I think I can change that. Okay, watch this. Tell me how this sounds for anybody who says it's got white noise. There's a setting on here that I can change to this. This might take a couple seconds to come in, but you shouldn't hear anything. So like this one, Jason says, I think I can hear your computer fan. It's pretty good ears. I'm going to guess maybe some headphones. That's actually my air conditioning unit here. Oh, look at that. That is way better. That is much better. Oh, great. It's the same setting that I have on usually. I didn't think I needed it, but I guess I do. Well, that's cool. It only took me one show to figure that out. Almost or as better as the normal mic. Wow. Fixed it. Yeah. All right. Okay. So there's that. And then I saw some, thanks everybody for the comments and the feedback on the feedback. Jae Young Chow is back. Did you ever hear of Athena, a synthetic dollar that is $2.5 billion TVL? Something Guy talked about. I see it as an over-collateral delta neutral combination. People say it can beat the 20 billion. Interesting. Got to watch Guy's video on that. I have no, it sounds like a synthetic dollar. Who made that? Who's behind it? And then is this sounds like this is like a stable coin, if it's a synthetic dollar. And $2.5 billion total value locked. Interesting. Yeah, great. Ben needs a better mic. Ben's not buying a mic. Ben's got 4 kids and value cost averages, or actually dynamic DCAs. He's not buying a mic. He's not going to buy a new chair. He's not going to buy a new desk. Does Gary know about the synthetic dollar? Yeah, you can't. It's very tough to do that in America. It is. David says, so are we applying for McDonald's now? No, like, gosh, who here has been around since 2020? Who here has been around since 2018? Who here has been around since 2014, 2015? It's always the same sentiment, and it just kind of keeps rolling and rolling. And everybody says the same thing, okay, when we're in the bear market and we have a bearish sentiment, people are like, okay, it can only chop sideways or go down from here for a long time. And maybe in years we'll get back. And then we're in the bull run, it's the exact same opposite. Everybody's like, well, we did all this bearish sentiment in the bear market. Now we're in the bull run, and will usually just keep going up with slight pullbacks, and that's okay. But it just never changes to me. Now, I don't think, I mean, McDonald's is a fine place to work. I'm not going to, if you work at McDonald's, thank you. Because I like to eat there every so often. I know it's not good for you, but whatever. But in all honesty, I do think that for us, I think we're in the right place at the right time. If you were dollar cost averaging in 2022 with me, and granted, I should have deployed more capital, made a mistake. Should have bought a little bit heavier, but I didn't, but I still bought a little. And then, of course, as you ramped up, you bought a lot more. I think you're doing pretty good. If we just take a look at, just take a look at your portfolio, hopefully it can distinguish your cost basis. Then go from there. Let's see. Ben runs in streams from a notebook on a cardboard box. The cardboard box could be correct. I've never seen his desk. It could be a lie. Let's see. Sounds like bad news. What are your thoughts of Eminem dealing with Crypto.com? I think he got paid, and that's it. He's a paid sponsor. Which is a funny thing, right? Like, when we talk about it, and maybe he's not. Maybe he's a big investor in Crypto.com, and he loves the platform, and he just wanted to put that out on social media, I guess. But it's amazing to me, like, anybody who uses affiliate links or gets paid a boatload of money to promote some S coin, they're like demonized. But for like celebrities, it's like, well, that's just normal. So that's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's how I see it. Dubnet says, yeah, not reading my X commentary. It's just me and my lonesome from back 2018. Dubnet, you're not alone. You're in the house of degenerates, just like yourself. We're all here in a Q&A, just trying to live our best lives. When Lambo? When Dodge Grand Caravan? 2024 upgrade? That's the real question. Sam says, hey Rob, do you think it'll come a time when Monero will be more valuable? More people will understand or value the privacy? I think so. The problem is that a lot of different exchanges are afraid of regulation. And I know people will say, well, why are they afraid of regulation? They're afraid of regulation. They're afraid of regulation from the states, and the United States is not a big fan of privacy coins. And that's why you keep seeing delisting. That's why you keep seeing the value go down. That's it. So yeah, once people figure it out, I think it'll do pretty well. It's just people right now are in just price discovery phase. They don't really, and I know some people say, well, people really care about decentralization. No, they don't. The majority of people, 95+%, do not care about decentralization. This was the same question that I got as to why Stripe, the global payment processor, picked Solana for USDC. They're like, well, don't they know that it's not decentralized or as decentralized as XYZ token? They don't care. People just care, make sure that it's cheaper, it's faster, and it's easier. Beyond that, they don't care. If Solana and the rest of the crypto gets chopped down because it's not decentralized, then they'll care and they'll figure it out, because nobody learns until they get a lot of painful lessons. That's about it. Solana is decentralized. Not going to debate. I mean, when you can actually tell all the validators, go do this, take out the cartridge and blow on it and put it back in, you have a point. Does that mean I don't own Solana? Absolutely not. It's one of my top 5 holdings. And why is it? Because I bought it and then it shot up in price. I'm not here to change the world. Why doesn't anyone use Algorand instead? It's a good question. Seems like a great project. Should do quite well. No idea. It's the same thing. Like, here's the thing. It's the same thing as like we talked about this many times. The restaurant down the street that you go to once, it's awesome. Food's great, staff is great, reasonably priced. This place will go far, just opened up. Then you go there 3 months later, don't really see too many people, a couple people, you're like, yeah, whatever. 6 months later, shut down, and some 99-cent store moves in. Like, what the hell happened? Sometimes things just don't work out. A lot of businesses just go under. And we've talked about this as far as like different cryptos and digital assets that are out there. Remember Yuga Labs or Bored Ape Yacht Club? We just talked about this yesterday. They're laying off people. And they were one of the hugest NFT producers, I mean, Bored Ape Yacht Club is pretty huge. Laying off people because they mismanaged whatever they mismanaged. I'm not going to put words in their mouth of what they said. They said there was a mismanagement of whatever. Business is business. Some people just don't make it. That's why you never should really give it all up to any one asset class. That's what I think. I think there's a place for multiple. That could be real estate, that could be land, that could be precious metals, that could be equities, that could even be bonds, and of course, crypto and digital assets. Same applies to Amplexa. I don't know what happened with them. I don't know the integrations that are going on. Sounds like they're making strides, but let's take a look at, well, I mean, we can take a look at the market for AMP. And see what it is, but remember, everything is down. However, having said that, look at this. AMP's actually up by 10%. So look at that. How's it doing over 7 days? Wow, big time up. Maybe they had some, oh, this is in Bitcoin. I'm like, why is this so, all right. All right, almost a penny. Cool. And then a month. Oh, I see. Against Bitcoin, it's up 5%. 7 days, still doing pretty good. Actually, I don't know what the heck happened here, but it's below the price was there. How about a month? All right, 3 months, it's pretty good. A year, really good. And then maxed out, not so great. That's for most cryptos, even Bitcoin. So, good comments. Solana's a dog right now. Dog to the moon. Yeah. But boy, if you think that Solana can hit its all-time high, this is a pretty good time to potentially stock up. I think it's like $123. I think the all-time high was around $230, $240. So yeah. The app was up. Darth Mike. It's true. Europe has had meme coins for centuries. We've had pictures of kings and queens in our money, not different from Doge or Shiba. Me too. On this one, this is a great way to end it. I love it when you give the 1 year, it gives people hope, and then I take a look at the maximum for the entire lifetime of the digital asset, and you just see that how everything just kind of just goes down, and that's it. And that's how it goes. So when in doubt, zoom out. Unfortunately, don't zoom out too much because then you're like just what Panda talks about. But that's it for today. So look, if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Remember, if you could do me a favor, donate to John Deaton. There's a link in the description for that. I got to go put the $500 in. And then also, if you want to learn about staking, there's BONK, there's Phantom, links in the description. Website's also there, and that's it for today. So thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate you. No video tomorrow, traveling, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.